on camera. You won't see my face much. Well, welcome everyone. This is my first time being really on camera. You won't see my face much because I'll be mostly focusing on the cars. That's what we're here for. My friends call me Web Slinger. I've had the name since about 1991, when public internet was just starting to get into its heyday, I guess you could say. I made up that name. I came right out of the military. A little bit of background from with me is back in roughly about 88, 89, 90. I was racing RC in Southern California. I did mostly on-road and circle track. There used to be one place I particularly went was called One Stop Raceway down in California, and it was a good place. I was there. Jammin' Jay Halsey used to race there. Reedy used to hold his motor winding seminars a couple times there, or teach you how to wind motors and maintain them, so on and so forth. That's when we were running brush motors. My first car was a Tamiya lunchbox. I started out with that and then really wanted to get into it. I had a friend in the military that got me into RC. Then I traded straight across for a very used, very beat up RC10. I don't think they were out for very long at that time. I think that was 89. This thing was hammered. So I rebuilt it, and then I kind of messed around with that. And then about 89, yeah, it has to be about 89. Christmas 89, I believe I got an RC10 that I converted to a circle track car, and I won a few races down there and I was hooked. Well, as life goes on, things happen. You go into other areas. I went into the motorcycle business, so I sold all my stuff and had 8 motorcycles, blah, 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 blah. I'm from Spokane, Washington. I currently reside in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yay. And I think it's about time that I get back into a more reasonable hobby than racing motorcycles or cars, so on and so forth. So currently I film also around the tracks here in Las Vegas, 702 Raceway, Las Vegas RC Raceway, up here in Boulder City, the Boulder City RC Speedway, which does mostly quarter scale, and then right next to it is Southern Nevada RC and their dirt track. And I went up and saw one race up there and got hooked on an 8 scale buggy. Now, I have to do this on a budget, so currently I took the Duratrax 835B. That's enough about my background. So pretty much I've been around some big racers and all that, and like I said, all over California. So I decided I wanted to get into the 4-wheel drive buggy racing. Obviously, a lot of us can't afford the Associated, the Team Losi, the 8T, the Kyoshos, the Mugans. Those are minimum $500 cars just for the car. That might not even be for a motor. So I was hunting around, and Duratrax, I believe, just came out within the last year with this and their 8E, or their electric 8-scale 4-wheel drive buggy. And I decided, you know what, I've taken crap cars before and I've turned them into very competitive racing cars. So I'm going to see how much it's going to take on a budget to really turn this into a car, and then show some of my own tricks that we did back in the day for making a car drive better, so on and so forth. So I decided on Duratrax 835B. I got this car for mid $300. Like I said, and all the other cars, $500 minimum. So I decided to go with this. I've seen a lot of tests and box openings, so on and so forth on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen, let's see, URC, Ultimate RC, I believe it's Jang there. He's done one opening and testing and all that, and it seems as though he likes it. There's a lot of points he points out there, you know, that I won't point out. So if you want to check his site out, that's cool. I'm going to, we're going to do a box opening today. Then I'm going to do the break-in, and then we're going to do the full tear down. And it's going to be in certain steps. I'll be sure and list them later. We're going to seal the motor, we're going to loosen up the suspension, we're going to check everything. Then we're going to go and I'm going to take this out. I'm going to remove the pull starter, obviously, and get a cap for it. I already got a starter box coming, battery, so on and so forth. Then we're going to make this into a racer, and hopefully a competitive racer. But all in all, we got to do this on a budget. Like I said, this is mid $300. You can find these for under $300 as a scratch and dent on certain sites. I won't name those sites. Go ahead and check it out on the internet. There's some very competitive hobby places that will have a scratch and dent. I could have got this for less than $300. I did not have the money at the time, so I had to settle for this. But they had a sale, so I still got like 40 bucks off. But then, of course, I bought a whole bunch of parts that I'll show you up here on my wall. Everything that's breakable, you know. So let's get to opening this car and see what's inside, right? Obviously, this is not the shelf model, not the display model. This is a full box that doesn't even have the tear out, which I like. So let's see what we can do here to get this door out. And it looks like it's going to give me issues. So get the tools. Get the tools for this door out. I don't think that is a tear right there. This, they are perforated, but they aren't very well perforated. That's for sure. I don't want to cut it in the car. That would not make my day. All right, we got perforations down the side. Get this open. We're gonna do this as we go along. Like I said, I'm gonna figure out race setups, so on and so forth, and I'll post them. I actually talked to Duratrax. They don't have a racing program, but I know by looking around the internet that a couple guys that have run these have done well with them and do like them. They've got a lot of options that the other ones, the more expensive cars, don't. Alright, let's get out of here. Here we go. Alright. You guys can tell I'm pretty OCD when it comes to my boxes. I save boxes. I don't know why. It's something I do. Alright, so we're getting there. We're getting to the meat of the subject. And I'm gonna end up cutting something I don't want to. And I'm wearing gloves. Everybody see that? Go cutting open boxes. Try and wear some protection or use something. Even a box opener, it's still really sharp. So be careful when you go to open these things. Okay, so now it'd be the window display model. Bam! I got the orange and black. I like the color. I'm going to have to do something with the wing because I don't know how many people out there are racing with black wings. And my eyes, the way they are, I'd end up thinking I was driving someone else's car doing really good and send this one off into the pits. So pretty much there's the car. The tires are nice and soft. Now let's actually get the bottom of the box cut here. Just a couple pieces of tape. We'll pull it all out. A couple, right? Nothing over here. Not much of a camera person, so I'm sorry. probably won't be in front of the camera too much. All right, this packing box right there. Okay, this should just slide right out. And there we go. Get this out of the way. Everything out. One brand new 835B. Big bore shocks, adjustable springs. Love it. I love it already. There, like I said, there's a lot of stuff on here that you can get the basic, you can't get on the basic rollers of the other ones. So, let me get some cutters here. Be careful cutting these. You don't cut a wire or you don't cut a chassis piece. So I'm going to take my time here. Let's do right here. Two pieces, right? That's fine. All right, get to the back here. They really put these in tight. There. Okay, I think that's good. Let's lift this out of its holder. Bam. Okay, now there's something obviously in the box. So. First thing I notice, and we'll get to this box in a moment. First thing I notice is this suspension is incredible. That is incredibly nice. The rear sags a little, but that might be, you know, we'll do setups and everything and check that out. There's a little wobble when it comes to the A-arms, but I'm gonna show you guys how to tighten those up. Like I said, this is a brand new car. I mean, even the race guys that get the race models rarely just put it on the ground and send it on out there. I got clutch bells, so on and so forth that I need to test on this, because you go to the website, they have nothing. They got nothing really to show. So that's excellent. Let's put that aside a moment. Let's open up this bottom box, see what's here. So, get this open. And cap. There's another. Alright. From one inside the end cap, we have more packing. More packing. We can't just pull out, can we? Pull the radio out, you know? You really like the stuff in here. Here it comes. Piece of packing, don't worry. Alright. Yeah, this looks like little stanchions to keep the box in one order. Alright, looks like we got a 2.4 gigahertz radio. Pull that out. Basic radio, which is fine. I'll even try racing with this. I have another one, a Losi one. This is, oh, it says a Futaba. Oh, it says Futaba compatible. It doesn't even say who's it's made by, so on and so forth. I'm not quite sure I'll use this. I'll most likely use the one that came with my Losi. Can you guys see that? That is a very, very basic radio. Now, there's another model that's only 40 bucks out there that I know a lot of guys use for racing. And they really like it. So, I'm gonna look into that too. But I got enough radios that if I want to go out and do the novice runs, I'll be just fine. Battery charger, glow plug starter. My battery charger is, oh, and look, fuel can. There should be one more box around here somewhere that has batteries. Oh, maybe not. Could have swore it came with. Making sure you got everything. Yep. So this is rather odd. This is a battery charger, right? But I don't believe it's for this. Oh, the batteries are most likely in the car. There. See, I'm all new to this. I am new to Nitro. So anybody that is also new to Nitro, you can follow along with my folly. So there you go. Fuel can, glow plug starter, the battery charger for the receiver batteries. So that means we got to dig into the car. Let's dig into the car, shall we? All right, large clips front and back on there. What's neat about this, well, I don't know, it's a little different than the electric version. The electric version I noticed had the clips on the sides here, which I thought was pretty neat. Comes off pretty simply. There we go, 2.8 motor, or 0.28, sorry. That's a good sized motor. I'll probably, because Roar rules that you have to have a 0.21, I'll probably have to run in the open class eventually. But I'll look into that, and I actually got a note out to Roar about what class I can run in. I could have swore I heard that the ready to runs could run in the stock class as long as there was nothing else done to the motor or the exhaust. So we got other battery clips here, and these are hard to get out. I believe this should be. Oh, battery pack, I'll have to get that. Yep, there's the battery pack, which does not want to cooperate. Watch me. There's that, and the battery pack. Perfect. So there's the battery pack, which is excellent, 1300 milliamp. Now, I don't know how long this lasts. Someone can leave in the comments down below how long after I charge this will it last for a run, so on and so forth. Obviously, I'm going to do some testing, but I'm going to put on one of those Killer RC's kill switches. There it is. So in case it gets out of range. Tank. I don't know if you guys see that. There we go. Tank has a pull tab for opening, filling, so on and so forth. It's already run with the lines and all that. It's pretty much ready to go. Surprisingly, these tires are very soft. So I find that that's excellent. 3 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken, this is 3 or 4 millimeter shock towers. I myself don't like the opening of this shock tower. I'm thinking I can run the electric one, which is a closed shock tower there. I may just do that. But there is a number, there's a number of things we can do to this to really make it competitive. The steering, it's not too loose. There are things you can tighten up, but we'll go through that and walk our way through it. I bought a bunch of extra parts, the usual parts that break. Let's see here on my wall. Rear suspension A-arms. Front suspension, A-arms, I guess I shouldn't call them that, but front suspension arms. The upper suspension front. Just because I know, out of all the ones, and literally out at Southern Nevada RC, out at the outdoor track out there, I find these all over the ground, broken. So, you guys see that? Fronts. Excellent. This is the front uppers. Right? From Duratrax. Nothing aftermarket so far, so we'll see when time comes. And that's the rears. I also picked up another clutch nut because I know I'll be taking off the clutch, the the clutch bell, because they got a different tooth on there, a different tooth to change out. To do that, obviously, I got the flywheel wrench, which wasn't very much. None of these parts are very much. I think the front and rear A-arms, I think those were $7 a piece. This wrench was like $7, the nuts like $3, and I think the uppers and right here were I think like $8 or something, because it has the adjustable arm in it. I also picked up the serrated wheel nuts because I heard that dirt getting into getting inside here isn't great, so I wanted to cap those off. I also picked up a gold racing glow pug, and that's it. Pretty much, I guess I also got some extra large clips too, and which I'm going to show you guys how to attach them so they don't come off or won't go away on you during a race and you aren't out looking for more clips. And that's pretty much it. My overall opinion on this is excellent. Look, there isn't just pins holding the rear suspension on either. I believe you can see that right there. It's actual, I forgot these, they're actual bolts, but they aren't, threaded all the way down. I'll get the nomenclature here correct soon. Which I find to be excellent. So I know I can tighten this suspension up if it is a little loose. Same with the fronts. It's not just pins and E-clips. I'm really excited. So, and that is the unboxing of the 835B. I will have more videos soon. I'm probably tonight, actually, I have to film a race, or I'm going to, or not tonight, Wednesday night, pardon me. I'm going to film a race out at 702 RC Raceway, and then I think over the weekend I'm going to try and set this up, and we'll get some filming, some break-in time, and some runs. So, you guys please subscribe above, and keep an eye on it. Alright, so, and then also it comes with the manual. You got a set of stickers. It looks like there's a body reamer. I'm not quite sure what that is, but that looks like poke a hole for something. Oh no, that's a tune. It's a tuning screwdriver. That's kind of neat, and it looks like it's got a clip where you can clip it on something in there, and it keeps it with the car. Obviously, with as much racing as I'm going to do, that's not what we're going to want to do. And we got, I think this is an engine stopper. Yeah, they give you an engine stopper too. You push it into the exhaust and it kills the motor. So stickers, engine stopper, and the tuning screwdriver. We've got obviously the sales from where I got it, which is from nowhere. Oh, it's cool. These are manufacturer's coupons. That's quite a bit of stuff here. Wow, they got that ultimate tool pouch set, which is crazy expensive. But they do have $1 off the ultimate car wrench, which I will get, and the rapid heat glow starter. So, give you sales coupons. Excellent, excellent. And then the instructions, which you'll find a few cars these days do not come with this. They'll have you download it online, so I'm glad they send this, even though I don't mind downloading it. But they give you the replacement parts, exploding view, then they give you all the, obviously all the accessories that you can get, which is great because, especially nuts and bolts. Those are nice. That's a good size 835B blow up there. Nuts and bolts. You don't have to buy them from here. You just got to know what you're looking for in some hardware stores. I have a specialty hardware store here in Las Vegas called McFadden's. Excellent place to go. I can find all the nuts and bolts for this there, for sure. So, there's all that. And that's it. Oh, and then they send you an antenna rod if you want to run it. I most likely will not. I will route this some other way. But you never know, I might just do it. Because I'm crazy like that. So, there you go, the unboxing of my 835B. Appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe. And I hope you guys watch as I try and turn this into at least a competitive race car. And you never know, I'm also thinking down the road, once I get tired of the buggy cart, I might actually convert it over to a short course truck. They don't have a class for short course truck up in Southern Nevada RC, but I'm sure Brandon's his name. He would probably let me run it with the buggies. I just probably wouldn't take any wins. I want to see how it works. So we're going to do a bunch of stuff with this and just have some fun with it. You know, I'm not gonna try and win the world, but I'll tell you, if I get competitive with it and it's up there with some of the Associateds and the Team Losi Racings and the Kyoshos and the Mugans, we may go all the way. But right now, I just want to get kind of back into the sport and back into RC. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe. Follow me around with all this fiasco that we have, the hard breaks, the wins, so on and so forth. And I'm glad you're all here to watch me. Thank you very much.
Yeah.